But like, it feels weird being a college student because our lives are kind of divided, at least the way I think about it, by semesters. Like, next semester, it seems like far away, even though it's right here. But I feel like it almost sets the stage for like new beginnings and new growths.
Yeah, I think college is super interesting because not only does each semester
Like each
feel
semester has its own arc.
Yeah, it's like you live by arcs, and each semester is like even in 1 year. Like I always get these confused because my freshman year, my first semester of freshman year, my second semester of freshman year were so drastically different that it feels like, well, I wouldn't say drastic, but they're different enough that like I almost classify them as different like school years in my head. I always confuse them, but they're completely different. Like,
and it's like, things are gonna be different, but you don't even know what.
You don't know how.
Like it's like coming into this year, like I had no idea. I did not have the word podcast in my vocab the whole.
I'm not gonna lie. Like college semester, like college is just like entering a hyperbolic time chamber and adulting. Like it's just like
infinite growth.
I feel like yeah, you just like can actually change so much. Right. Given that you put yourself in a position to change, or you're like,
that's true. You gotta be.
Everyone changes somewhat, but like there's us too. But it's like you can actually change so much that it's like fresh again. Like I forgot how I even was existing freshman year. Like, like
I was saying, when we first met each other freshman year too, coming into the dorms.
We were roommates like all throughout like college. Like
yeah, and it feels like we're like, I don't know. It's just crazy because we're the same people but so different at the same time.
Yeah, no. Like and when you look back on like pictures, that's another thing. It's like we've been taking a lot of pictures and we've had just like like random videos sometimes of just like since freshman year. So it's like you look back, you're like, dang man, like it changed so much. Like how are we even get here? And then like when you start college, you're fresh out of like high school, you're still like a teenage still mentality, and it's like now it's not like we're like some unks or like old heads, but it's like now you finish college, you're like in your 20s. Like
yeah, bro.
And then it's like you're still a kid, but like exponentially different from hopefully in a positive way.
Like hopefully you're not the exact same, because like if you're the exact same and just 1 year older, it's like don't waste time essentially. At least that's my take on that. And crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something profound, I swear.
No, I believe it. No, but yeah, no, it's just like even me. Like so we mentioned the salt company. We mentioned like God was like when I was in like freshman year, like I wasn't like like my freshman year was like I was still a non-believer. Like I didn't believe God.
You're a spiritual though, right?
Like I believed in like a higher being, but my take was just like I felt like religion historically has been so much. I felt like religion historically was so muddied by like just the negative things people have done with it in terms of like colonization, slavery, like all these things.
Especially being from Puerto Rico, you like knew about colonization.
And then how like toxic some church systems could be. Like I just had such a I was so turned off by that I just was like, okay, like I used to be atheist. I grew up I then became spiritual. I'm like, okay, there might be a higher power out there because like I started feeling like tapping in more to like just nature, and then I felt like, okay, there has to be a higher power out there. This world is like too, like everything happens too well for like a reason to be nothing. So there has to be.
It's too perfect sometimes.
Right. There has to be a higher power out there, but I'm not going to define it as anything because I don't know if I could trust these like religions and things of that nature. So my mindset was like, there got to be a higher power out there, but it's like it's too complex for me to really figure it out.
Yeah,
it's like a one-on-one connection. And then from there, I had like to now where I found faith in Jesus, and like I use the word like, I mean there is there isn't no other term for this other than Christianity. But from definitely like the emphasis on the connection with like the Bible and Jesus, and like getting to know the Lord again, to meet starting from the beginning with a relationship with God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, and then from there going to church and learning instead of going to church to find that.
Yeah.
I think for me it was very different. So like that's drastically changed for me like freshman to now.
Yeah.
Now I feel like it's almost like a completely different person.